Let's do this. Let's do this one time. My brother.
Uncle Black, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
All good.
Hey, man, you sound so girly. What you been eating, man? I need to up my voice right now. I feel like a kid. You okay, though?
All good, all good. It's been a blessed Sunday. How's your day been?
Hey, it's a blessed Sunday. You know, it's even more blessed because it's the first time we try a day interview, especially on a Sunday. Like, shout out. It's really blessed today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So you had some endeavors in the morning. Everything went okay?
Yeah, everything went well.
I
was having Pilates, I did some Pilates, and I was able to go do a 5K run. So, all season, we pushing now.
Wait, man. Wait. You're speaking in a Karat accent right now. You're losing me. What's going on? Man, I still can't get this. Like, are you Pedi? Are you Zulu? Are you like Lesoma? I can't get this.
I'm mixed race, so my mom is Sesotho. And my father's German.
Oh, now
so
I get it. No,
my nickname German comes from.
Oh, okay. You got it from your father. All right, I get it.
Yes.
So let's get to the business, man. Let's talk about you growing up. What kind of child were you? Because you seem like you've always been in this. You seem like a naughty kid, man.
As a toddler, I was very naughty. Growing up, so probably grade 1, I started calming down. But I've always been hyperactive. I was a hyperactive kid. I was very sporty, so I enjoyed all sports. I was into cricket, rugby, tennis, you name it, all of it. And football's always been my number one passion. So
okay, so you started with football before anything else?
Yes. So ever since I was able to walk, I've been playing football.
That's dope. So would you say you were not that good in the other sports, or you just love football?
I was pretty much all around this. Just football was my favorite sport. I've always loved football. So I couldn't imagine myself doing anything.
Oh, okay. Were you playing one field, or did you just straight up go to be a goalkeeper?
I started off as an outfielder, but for some weird reason, I always enjoyed diving. So
what position were you playing?
I used to be very quick when I was younger, so I was a winger back in, we'll say when I was 5, I used to play as a winger up until the age of 10. Then when I was 10, I started playing goalkeeper more. So I started taking that more seriously.
It didn't make sense though, like wingers and diving. Wingers dive throughout the whole game. They dive more than goalkeepers these days. So
True.
Man, you like taking your football to professional side. I want to know, like, before we talk about you going to UP and stuff like that, I want to know some of the challenges you faced as a young kid trying to make it to the professional side.
To the professional side?
Yeah.
Some of the challenges I've faced in my career. A lot of people have never really believed in me, so it was just finding the perseverance to carry on pushing.
Who would you say gave you like your breakthrough? Who believed in you the most?
My coaches at Tux, for sure. So the head of
academy,
joined Tux the head of academy at Tux, Jason. So he's always been like a big brother, pretty much. Still in contact with them. We're still pretty close. And my mom has also
How old were you?
I was in grade 8 when I joined Tux, so I was 14. So that was 2013.
Okay, you mentioned something
my
about
mom has always been my number one supporter. She's been there since the very beginning. So she's a single mother. So I give her all the credit on my success.
Shout out.
So she's been a mother and a father. So shout out to her big time.
Oh, all right. Yeah, same here. It's kind of like 90% of us here. So, like, was it a thing of like your father leaving, or was it a death thing?
No, my father is still in my life, but then he lives in Germany. So it's a little bit of a complicated one. I'm not going to get too much into that, but he is in my life, but we aren't so close. was the one who did the raising. So
Oh, okay. I was about to ask if maybe you think of flying some other time, maybe trying your luck that side. But yeah, I understand that. So now it's you, you're at UP. You're still a young kid, you're competing. And by that time, you still had like to prove yourself. And already you find people that have been there like 2, 3 years, they already know what they're doing.
yeah.
You getting your first chance to like play in a professional game. Now I'm talking about you're done with the training. The first time there, you're in the first 11. Is that challenging to you, or is that a dream come true? Do you approach that with like confidence, or are you scared? Like, how was your reaction on your first professional game?
I haven't actually made my professional debut yet, but I remember playing my first MDC game, so I was 15 at
Yeah.
the time. So this was 2015, and I won't lie, I was very nervous. It was against Sundowns. They had your Percy Taus, your Tiani Mabunda in the midfield. So you can imagine how I was feeling, but at the same time, I was very excited.
And just to correct something, why are you not? Why are you calling the DDC not professional? Is it not professional to you?
It is, no, it's a very professional platform. I just think that the PSL is professional football.
Yeah, I understand that. Because I was like, bro, I've seen actually right now. I've just seen your compilation on TikTok. I don't know why that algorithm threw me to there. And you were throwing some crazy saves. I'll upload the video afterwards. That was, yo, bro. Shout out
I
to you.
appreciate
So
it. Thank you.
your first game, you did well. No problem. Did you think like, okay, I made it now? Like I can start looking at the likes of Mikey Tumeli Kune and start learning from them, or was it still something that I still gotta compete? I haven't really made it yet. I have to
It
get
was
my
more
name.
of a, it was more of a thing of I need to keep pushing, need to keep working. So it was just, yeah, a lot of hard work. The hard work
You
didn't
know,
stop there.
I wanna say like we don't normally talk about this, but being a goalkeeper is one of the hardest jobs on earth, bro. Like it's one of the hardest jobs, not only because you dive and stuff like that, but once you become a second choice goalkeeper, it's something else. Like someone
Yeah,
can play 3 seasons in a row without you getting a chance, and
100%.
we don't
It's
think about
challenging.
that.
It is very challenging. I mean, sometimes it's just
How
you
do
and your own
you
thoughts. It's you with your own thoughts. It requires a lot of patience and a lot of mental strength. At the same time, you need to support the person who's ahead of you because you want the same support when your opportunity comes. So it's important that you support your fellow teammates. We help each
yeah.
other. Goalkeepers are always very close with one another, so we always help each other wherever we can help each other.
That's one thing I've realized. Like every team, any team, like goalkeepers are super close. I was thinking maybe it's because you kind of have separate training sessions, or like you're with the goalkeeper coach and you get to bond more. Like I don't know if it's that or what's the reason behind that.
It's just that mutual respect. We all respect one another. We respect our craft. And yeah, I mean, like, I've seen Spamanda's on the live, Spamanda Gumete. He was also someone who was also, we used to support one another at Supersport in the DDC team. So
Spamandla Gumere
we,
from Dondon, the one who's
yeah,
training Richards Bay.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't see him. Shout out. I'm happy for him. Like that's a big move right there. I believe moves like that inspire you in a way.
Yeah, it does, for
No.
sure.
So he's the
Does.
one who's so he's been your competitor like when you were growing up.
He was my competition at the same time. Takasani Mbanjwa was also another one. Um, Takasani and I go way back. So I met Takasani back in grade 8. He was in grade 11 at the time. And he's always been like a bigger brother. Then we played together at Supersport for 2 years. Then when we both left Supersport, we went to Cape Moya. And we still keep in contact every day, pretty much, or on a regular basis.
Okay, I don't want to jump some things. So when you got to Supersport, like how does that feel? Like you've been playing in UP and now you're getting called by Super. I believe like Supersport is more of a professional institution than UP. I don't know if that's disrespectful. If it is, I'm sorry, but I believe it is. How
I mean,
does that feel?
when I first arrived at Supersport, I mean, it was the first person I met when I got to the training grounds was Dean Furman. So that
Oh,
was, it was huge. I won't lie, I was starstruck. Yeah, that's the word, starstruck.
And you knew exactly.
Yeah, I was so excited just being there, nervous at the same time. I was super excited.
That's 2019, right?
This was 2018,
18.
January 2018. Yeah.
For some reason, you stayed at the club for only 1 year. Please tell me about that. I don't understand. There's only one season.
I stayed at Supersport for 2 years, so from 2018 up until 20. Yes, so 2.5 seasons. So 2018 up until 2020 at the end of the season.
Before you went to Moya, Cape Moya.
Yes.
Oh, what did I miss there? Okay, but it's like, so how was your time at Supersport? What would you say like you've learned the most at Supersport?
I learned a lot. I mean, the competition, Liverpool, Ronan Williams, Riyad Peterson, Tagasani Mbanjwa, Washington Arubi. So also learning from Andre Aronson was very huge, and Grant Johnson. So I mean, these are all people I grew up watching. So I mean, it was a lot to take in, but yeah, I learned a lot from them. So I'm very grateful for those opportunities.
This is why you're so great, because I realized that I did not realize at first. Now I realize that all like your career you've been around like great goalkeepers, which challenge you to become great you are. But with all the greatness you have, how are you a free agent?
I mean, it's been a difficult year. It's required a lot of patience and just a lot of mental strength. Can't lie, it's been very frustrating, but I mean, we come back stronger next season.
Are you under any agency?
I was with the Players Club previously, but then my contract expired, so I thought it was best to explore other options. So I'm not with them anymore. I'm forever grateful to them. They've helped me. They've done a lot for me. Glenn Binken's he's done a lot for me.
So are you with another one right now, or are you still looking?
No, I'm still looking.
Would you say like, I don't want this to make it look like your agent was incompetent, but would you say like that's one of the reasons why you are a free agent right now?
I feel it's unfair to say he's incompetent. He's been very competent. He's helped me get teams over the years. I think it was just time for change. So I'm forever grateful to Glenn.
So you're not going to tell me the reason behind your independence. I see you dodging there. So cool. Let's look at this now. You're Supersport. Supersport is a big brand. Just by being there, there's too much attention. And now you get have a fun under 20 call up. Bro, you're out there. How does that change your image in the neighborhood? How does people start reacting when they see you?
A lot of youngsters were telling me that they look up to me, so that was very humbling. So the hard work didn't stop there. We kept pushing. And yeah, that was a dream come true, because I managed to get my debut, getting called up to the under-20 national team. And I remember stepping onto the field, playing my first game was just something I've never ever experienced. I remember singing the national anthem before the Brazil game. The goosebumps. That's something I really hope I can achieve one day, playing Bafana.
Yeah.
Big time.
I hope so. And as things stand, it looks like you might be joining Ronwen again.
Yeah, that's the goal. Hopefully I can go compete with them.
Yeah, from junior to seniors and now big competitors on like, I hope, it's my hope. I hope one day we see you on like the lineup together with Ronwen, not the first 11, the chosen squad, and then you're going to a World Cup. Whoever starts doesn't matter, because you're all both great. You know what I like is that when a country, when we have like good goalkeepers, it's like back like a couple of years back, Kaiser Chiefs, it didn't matter if it's Kune inside, it didn't matter who's it's a good goalkeeper. I'd love that for knowing that whether it's you, whether it's Ronwen, or maybe Voma is improved, it doesn't matter. It's beautiful. I wish that could happen like in the near future, because I think it's happening mostly in the female soccer and the juniors where you get a chance. But in the bigger league, it's kind of,
Yeah, it's kind of slowed down a little bit over the last few years. Hopefully Bafana can get back on top, and we hope that we could be in the World Cup in the near future, the next World Cup 2026.
Are we going there? Like, I hope to see you. I hope to be interviewing you with your Bafana sweater saying tomorrow we're playing against Brazil and we're going to beat them 3-1. I didn't get a clean sheet. Who would you say has been the toughest striker to go against?
Toughest striker? I've had a lot of competition. Bradley Krobler training is something else. He's just a natural finisher. Amadou Sakuna used to embarrass me a few times at training at Maritzburg United.
Who?
His left foot, Amadou Sakuna.
Sakuna from
Maritzburg United. Oh, man. I've been embarrassed a few times at training. Planted me with left foot, right foot, top corner. Yeah. I'll say those two. I've had some tough times against those two.
What would you say like is your highlight like as a goalkeeper? Which game stands out for you?
There's quite a few. There's quite a few. National team game. My first game for the national team, definitely. That was a dream come true. My first MDC game as well, big time. Then there was a game which we played Kaiser Chiefs when I was at Maritzburg United at F&B. I grew up a Chiefs fan, so playing them at F&B was very special and keeping a clean sheet also. I had a brilliant game as well, so that was one of them.
Ever tried getting in the institution of Kaiser Chiefs, the village?
Actually, I was very close in 2016. No, like 2015. So I was very close to leaving Tux actually in 2015. So I was on trial at Chiefs for some time, and it was very close to happening.
And what happened?
I started getting more opportunities at Tux, and it just didn't seem like the right time to leave. So I ended up staying. The 2015 season was a very mixed year. So like my advice to younger players, don't ever lose hope. Always persevere, keep pushing, because you never know when opportunities come. Even if you're not playing, keep pushing. You never know when that opportunity comes. Opportunities come at the wheels of time. So that year, at the beginning of the 2015 year, just come back from national team and a lot of things were happening. So I got promoted from under 15s to under 19s. It was very frustrating. Yeah, it was a very frustrating year actually in the under 19 league. So I didn't play it all until the last 2 games of the season. And I was very frustrated. I wanted to leave. So one day at academy training in the morning, I had a very good session. The Castle League coach was there and he brought me up. He said, the SAB league coach, he's actually the head coach of the first team at Tux now, Coach Motong. So he brought me up. That's also someone I also have a lot of respect for. He's helped me out. He's believed in me. So he calls me up. I play my SAB game and kill it. And from there, the rest was history. Then I started getting opportunities with the MDC team. And yeah, we didn't look back from there.
Yeah, you know, like, I don't like having any interview and not asking these questions. But as much as it might sound like the trick question, I feel it's very important. Bro, like there's way too many shandies on your side. How do you stay focused and like ignore all those things? Because too many ladies are coming for you. I know that. So how do you keep focused?
Just knowing what you want. So don't let the distractions get the best of you. So I've always had that focus.
Yeah, that's not convincing. I have a feeling you're still playing in the dungeons and stuff like that. Hey, man, you gotta you gotta get your things in order. Those girls are not going anywhere.
No, there's always going to be women out there, so you just need to be focused on yourself. If you're going to be involved with women, find the right woman, because a woman she could be the end of your career.
Oh,
So,
so you found the right one?
no, I'm single right now.
I hope she sees this and you get what's coming. I man, so like enough about girls. So now when you go back to play, not say play, to looking for a team right now, because we start there. Where would you like to play?
Actually, so for the coming season, I'm not going to mention the club because I haven't announced it yet, but then I'll be heading to Spain. So in the coming weeks, I'll be heading over to Spain. Yes.
Ooh.
So once the club announces, then I will start making announcements and everyone will be aware.
Shit.
So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, look.
That's a dream come true.
I'm so excited about that. Like, at first people did not believe in you. And then you got a career that was not so smooth. You had your chance where you had great moments, but then going forward, it kind of started declining and not getting enough game time. And I believe a lot of people were starting to write you off, like, in a way. Now you're about to fly to Spain. Something no one saw it coming, like no one saw this coming. How does that make you feel, like knowing that you've been through so much?
I mean, I feel blessed. God has blessed me with a lot. So I'm really excited for the opportunity. It's a dream come true. It's what I've been working for all my life. So it's really a dream come true.
All right, man. But now that you mentioned it, don't be surprised if by the end of today, I announce it on my platform where you go. Don't be surprised. I have my ways. So, but man, like, what do you think can be improved? Like, in actually, let me not say like developments, because they're already working on it. Let me talk about high schools, like local footballs. What can be improved for us to make like to have other players coming into the professional side? Because there's too many talented
players
that are not getting
talented players in this country.
Yeah,
so
a lot.
I think investing in player coaching at development level, big time. There's a lot of good young and up-and-coming coaches, don't get me wrong. But and now what I like is that what we didn't have back in the day, there's a lot more coverage of youth football. So you look at your high school games, so I see there's a channel dedicated to that on Supersport. So that's a good thing. So that's a lot of coverage for the youngsters.
Yeah, I saw that. Like it's a great investment. It started this year, right?
Yeah. And even the GDL games, I see that they're also getting shared on this. So that's going to be big for the youngsters. They need that platform.
Very big. Because I also feel like some of the reasons why our players are not moving abroad is because they get noticed at a late age, like 26, 27. That's when we start to see you at. By 28, it's only now you're going to join Sundowns, Chiefs, Parents. It's kind of late. You play 3 years, you're already 30. You can't. Nobody really wants you. There's just a few that can make it. I think if we can do that, we can be able to break through those barriers, and a lot of players can be able to be exported. And I think that Supersport channel will play a huge role in that. And I see also like we are getting more. I don't know if I should say scouts or agents that are kind of like taking players from South Africa to abroad. I see that happening a lot now. And even though I don't know them, I want to say like shout out to them.
You see, even in Europe, there's a lot of youngsters within the academies. I see now there was a 16-year-old who got promoted to Copenhagen. So that's big. We love to see that. We want to see how you.
Yeah. That was a big move. That was a big move. How old? Yeah. You said 16 years?
16.
16?
Yeah.
I thought it's 19.
Maybe I read incorrectly, but I saw 16 around there.
Yeah, I know. I just thought I'll take your word for now. So man, like, what is your main dream? Which team do you want to play for, and which title do you really want to win?
I really want to win the World Cup for sure. That's the biggest dream. World Cup, Champions League, individual accolades are still. I have that passion that I believe can take me to a Golden Glove. Really, I can see myself winning a Golden Glove. Hopefully, one day I can win that.
And it's all in your hands, right? So it's all in your hands. All in the hard work you put in, and it's like training every day, like every morning, evening, what you do in the games. Because it starts with the meal that you eat. It starts with the mindset at home.
It's a 24/7 job.
Yeah, man. A lot of
You
people.
rest. And a lot of people don't understand the mental pressures of being a footballer. So a lot of it is mental. So if you're weak here, you can have all the talent, but if you're weak here,
yeah, and like a lot of people need to get closer to footballers. Like I'm pleading with people, please get closer to footballers so you can understand the things they go through. Because right now, for example, this man did not play the whole of last year. But if he gets a game today, you'll expect him to keep a clean sheet like right away.
Yeah.
That's not realistic. Like, let's be real. Let's understand situations. And if he keeps a clean sheet, then shout out, kudos. Like that's big. But let's be real with our players so that we can have realistic things. The pressure in football is, the pressure as a footballer is too much. And if you don't have the right support structure, hey man, who's 100%. Keeping your head? Who's helping you keep a level head?
Now, I got my close friends, my mom as well. She's always disciplining you, and she can see that I'm stepping out of line. So she's always there. I got my best friend, Quinda. I think he's on the live. Jose is also another good friend of mine. Yeah, my friends are all within football, so we all want the best for each other. So we help each other where we can.
If you're a friend, please raise your hand. I want to see you, please.
Yeah, he just,
so your mom
just commented now, actually.
Which one?
Quindizi.
Okay. Do not leave Quindizi. Your mother, was she a fan of football before you, or is it something that she grew to love through you?
Big time. So my godmother, so my mom's best friend, actually, she's also within the football industry. So not too sure if you know of a person called Amy Casaletti. So she used to deal with the marketing at Kaiser Chiefs back in the day and Sundance. So she's got her own marketing agency now. So they've been, somewhat. They've had a big influence on my football for sure. I'm a Chiefs fan because of my mom. So at home, my mom is a Chiefs fan. My grand is a Chiefs fan. Uncles, both Pirates fans, and my aunt.
Yeah, that's a crazy family, man. There must be war every day. I want to try something new, special. Obviously, hey, Quindiz, you good? Let me try this. Okay, I think Quindiz is not in a good location. All right, cool. I wanted to get him on and let him say a few words here, because I think like the news that you've just mentioned are really good, and it's beautiful that you live into Spain, especially after not playing. This is what gets to me. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, which team are you gonna join right now? Because it might be hard. You might have to start over, yo, bro. Queen Dizzy.
Yo, how are you?
I'm good, my brother. Yeah, I don't want to waste your time, right? This big man, you heard that he's going to Spain. He's gonna be playing in Spain. What words do you have for him as a friend?
Keep your head down, focus, always remember why you're there, and make the people you love proud, and also don't forget to have fun and just do it for yourself as well. Don't keep pressure on your shoulders. That's it.
Thanks, bro.
Dango. Thank you. I'm gonna release you.
Thank you.
Unless if you're willing to tell us something crazy he did that we never knew about.
I have a story in 2015. Before we were meant to play the night cup.
That's brutal. Not this one. You really have to bring up this story.
So basically,
this is one of my embarrassing moments.
I think it was a day or two before the tournament. Everyone is ready, everyone is excited, and then he basically cuts his finger open. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know, he was busy. He cut his finger open, and then basically, and he was obviously a crucial member of the team. So you can imagine now, day before the tournament, now the boy is injured.
What happened? Did you manage to play?
Nah, I had stitches, so I couldn't even bend my finger. So it was a huge flop.
Huge flop.
What were you doing,
man,
bro?
I think I still bring this up to this day. Oh man, I was wasting time. It was at school, so there was a broken mirror in the bathroom, and I was just wasting time. You know, kids being kids. So I was trying to avoid going to Zulu class, and I think I was having a meeting with the principal prior. So I had like a fever blister on my lip, and now I'm looking, and I'm very clumsy. I'm a very clumsy person. Though the people close to me know that I'm very clumsy. So I ended up slipping, and then I went too close to the mirror, cut my finger open, and yeah, it was a deep cut, and yeah, I'm gonna start on that.
Hey, man. That's crazy. Even though the accident was not something we would like to see, the story behind this insane. Condizi, I want to thank you, Ben. Shout out to you.
Shout out, Dango.
Yeah, God bless. Shout out, something we never would have known, man.
No, one of my proudest moments, yeah.
So, what would you say like has been the most, I don't want to say heartbreaking, but which moment did you have that made you feel like, okay, this football thing is not working? Like, I quit this thing. What happened? Like,
I won't
for you
lie.
to think like that?
When it was announced on social media that I was leaving Maritzburg United, that was very heartbreaking because a part of me felt
You only
betrayed.
found out on social media?
Yeah, I found out on social media. So that was, yeah, it was a lot of mixed emotions. There was a lot of anger. There was a lot of sadness. I really hated football at that period. During that period, I really hated football, and yeah, it was sad. But I mean, it's part of the game. You just gotta be strong, and you gotta keep moving. You can't let situations like that bring you down. So
I want to understand, because when they announced it, they said they didn't specify, but they said like some players' contracts were coming to an end and some were supposed to be renewed. Where were you standing at that time? Was it the end of your contract,
yeah,
or
my contract was coming up to an end. Yeah, my contract was coming up to an end, but those are options. So they said that they will keep in contact with me, and my agent. So one morning,
so you had an option.
Yeah. So one morning I wake up, I find a whole bunch of my messages on WhatsApp, and I see everyone saying head up, and I'm confused. I'm thinking, what's going on? Go on Twitter, I see on Far Post, I see the following players have been released, and yeah, it was very heartbreaking, but it's something I've used as fuel to keep me going. So yeah, for some time I was very down, but you can't be down for the rest of your life. So I had to find motivation to keep going, and yeah, we keep pushing.
Yeah, man. And you know, it's kind of crazy how we just want to report. Like we're in a hurry to report news. Like, this is happening, this was happened, but we don't think about the impact it have on players. Because now I can report that someone has been released yesterday, only to find out that person did not even know, and now I just killed him on social media. Amen. Sure. Would you still go back to Maritzburg?
If the opportunity that presents itself, I don't have any bad blood. I don't have any beefs. I wish them the best.
No,
I wish them the best.
They say
Maritzburg means a lot to the city of Maritzburg. So it's a big club there. So it would be good for the people of Maritzburg to have them back in the PSL. Met a lot of good people there as well. The people are very passionate about the football there. So yeah, see one of the fans here, Safwan. Shout out Safwan, man. You've been showing love. Like, you've been throwing some positive messages. Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
him?
I do. I've met him a few times in person. I'd say he's one of Maritzburg's biggest #1 fans. So yeah.
Oh, all right, I see. Would you say like the decision of like Maritzburg seeking players in an unprofessional way is some of the reasons that contributed to them being where they are right now?
It is possible, but I don't know what was happening there last season, so I can't really comment too much. So
Yeah.
I prefer not to say anything on something which I'm not really knowledgeable on. So
Yeah, also like it might seem like you're throwing some bad
yeah,
blood since you were
yeah.
Maritzburg. Well, just being honest. Yeah, I get that. I get that. So like amongst all the teams you've played for, which one would you run to if they called? Like they all called at the same time.
Are we on the Supersport would be one of them.
You had some amazing time there.
Yeah. I enjoyed my time at Supersport. Even Tux had some very good moments. I'm very grateful towards Tux, so I have nothing bad to say about them.
I would say, in my understanding, I would say Tux kind of like shaped you into being the man, and then Supersport made you realize that this is competitive. This is where you gotta be. This is what you gotta do. Would I be wrong by that?
I think it's very valid. I mean, when I left Tux, I felt I was very raw. Supersport polished me. So Coach Andre and Coach Grant, they polished me. I'm very grateful towards Coach Andre. So this is someone who's also been like a father figure as well. So whenever I'd be down, he'd always check up and make sure that I was good. We'd talk pretty often. We were very close. So, yeah, he's someone I have mad respect for. Big time.
Right, shout out. Safwan, we're moving from Maritzburg. Shout out. I want us to play a game right now, right?
Okay.
Dennis Onyango or Kennedy Mwene?
Onyango.
And I'm going to need you to give some reasoning behind your answers, okay?
Onyango was a machine for a good number of years. And don't get me wrong, Kennedy is also a phenomenal keeper, very experienced. I remember that 2012 AFCON when Zambia won the AFCON. He was a big part of why they won it, but I just think Dennis is just on another level. How he dominates the box, something. He's very aggressive in the air. He's just a machine.
Do you know that Kennedy is about to be Kendrick's goalkeeper coach? Dennis goalkeeper coach?
I've heard that.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So moving on, Patrick Tignap or Postnet Omoni?
I've watched more of Patrick Tignam, so I'll go with Patrick.
Oh, I apologize. I forget. I'm kind of like Ngogile, man. So this probably won't cut it. So I was gonna say Brian need to meet him, but I'm gonna.
Brian Valoyan and you see, Brian was someone. I would say he very unorthodox, but then he was something special. Yeah, that's someone I really looked up to growing up. I have that nostalgic feeling towards Brian because those are like my early memories of being a Kaizer Chiefs fan. And just he made it look so stylistic. It was just it was crazy. Yeah, some of the saves he would pull off. I mean, there's a reason why they called him Spider-Man. So, yeah. Don't get me wrong, Kune, for me personally, is the best the country's ever seen. He's SA's greatest personally, but I'm going to lean more towards Brian.
Okay, so I thought you were about to change your answer the way you said it.
No, I'll keep it. I'll stay with Brian.
All right, cool. Let's go international, okay?
International, okay.
Manuel Noah or Gigi Buffon?
Oh, that's a tough one. That is almost impossible. Neuer changed how goalkeeping is, playing out from the back. He's sweeper keeper pretty much, but Buffon, man, master of the basics. He's mastered everything. So no, I'll go with Neuer. I'll stick with my My fellow German.
Which means, like, if I were to ask between Leno and Ter Stegen, you're going with Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen.
Yeah, I get it. I see your dynamics. Let's go with infield players. Lodge, Pesito.
I'll go Percy. Percy's done it on the big stage as well. You look at what he's achieved. Loach has also had a good career. Temikosi Loach is phenomenal. I'd have loved to see him play in Europe. It's not too late. I'd love to see him in Europe. Percy, it was great to see him in the Premier League. So I'm also excited to see Lyle in the Premier League.
Hey, shout out to Lyle, man.
Yeah.
To be honest, personally, I've never really seen enough of Lyle. I see video clips when I check on YouTube and stuff like that. So I can't really say he's good. He's very. I don't want to lie about that.
He's a top player. Yeah,
I can't wait to see him. I can't wait. Even though his first game is a baptism of fire, that's what. This game against City is crazy.
Yeah.
So someone's asking, what color are you dyeing your hair next?
It seems like this has now become my identity, so I'm thinking I'm going to keep this for some time. I don't think I'm going to change it anytime soon.
Yeah, it looks fresh. It's for the golden boys. This was asking Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi. I respect Ronaldo a lot. I'm a Man United fan. My early memories of Ronaldo. Yeah. I used to love him so much, but no, he's an alien. He's an alien. Because I think the World Cup shuts down the debate.
Yeah. That was a big factor. Since they mentioned Benny McCarthy, I'm going to ask between Benny McCarthy and Bele Nomvet.
Who?
Bele Nomvet. Siyabonga Nomvet.
Oh, Siyabonga Nomvet and Benny McCarthy. Big legends. Now I'm going to go Benny.
You're going to go with Benny. Is it because of his current success?
He's the only South African to have ever won the Champions League, so and he was very crucial in them winning it. So Bele was top player, top striker. But I have to go with Benny.
Let's clarify this. Like, when Man United won Champions League, was Quinton 14 not part of the team?
In '99, I think he joined. I think he joined the season afterwards. Am I wrong?
Season after.
Yeah.
Oh, because I see it's not mentioned. Like, it's around this time. Yeah. Hey, how are you schooling me at such a young age?
I'm like a football encyclopedia. I love facts. I love weird facts, football facts. So I'm very in tune with my football history.
Shout out. So the last one, please don't put habits and stuff inside this one. Talent only.
Okay.
OJ or Grootman Lucas Radebe?
Lucas.
Why?
You look at all the top teams which wanted Lucas. It just says a lot.
Even OJ.
OJ Mabizela. Oh, yeah.
Like, how many players left South Africa and go to a team as big as Spurs?
Oh, and his debut at Spurs was also huge.
Yeah.
Look at that goal which he scored.
Just the surrounding things that killed his kid.
That's a tough
one there. We can move on. You know, one of the players I wish that we could have seen a bit more of, even though he had to leave our world early, was Mojega Madish. I felt like he was going to be something special. He was going to be forever rest in peace to Mojega, man. Yeah. So, like, when you look at how people are losing their lives, like especially celebrities right now, how does that make you feel? Like,
hey,
the past 2-3 years,
it's really sad. It's sad. It's scary as well. More especially with the football industry. You see a lot of guys who have passed on, and it's mostly with car accidents. So, I encourage footballers to be responsible. And drinking and driving, please, no. Encourage us to be more responsible. It's very scary, the amount of players which we've lost in the last few years. But it looks like it's a trend. I'm saying it's like it's a trend now with footballers.
Thanks. And it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, does that mean you have a driver for when you're done drinking, or are you just being smart here?
No, don't drink and drive.
Shout out, man. So, like, what diet can you share for some of the players? Or what are some of the things you think players should avoid eating or drinking, besides alcohol and cigarettes, obviously?
Yeah. I'm a very clean person in terms of what I eat, so I'm very big on fruits and vegetables. So I try to avoid sugary drinks. Yeah, pretty much. I drink 5 liters of water. I'm big on my oats. I'm big on my proteins. So pretty much that's how I keep myself in shape. I'm very clean with what I do. So I'm pretty much very much I'm a health freak. So the minute I see I'm gaining weight, I run to the gym and I make sure I burn that off very quickly. So that's just how I've always been since I was young.
Are you a religious person?
Yes, I am. I'm a Christian. Yes, I'm a Christian.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. So, like, yeah, shout out. So, I want to release you, like, so far, but I want you to. There's a lot of players out there trying to be where you are. Obviously, now you're going to Spain. You are going to be one of the biggest dreams. Like, you've been role models since joining UP, but now it's going to be even bigger because the whole country will be watching now. Even some people out of like South Africa, like Africa, will be watching. What can you advise other kids on, like, how to move and stuff like that? Because there's a lot of people with not enough money to make it somewhere, or maybe not connections. How can you help them keep a positive mindset?
Just keep persevering, because you're gonna face challenges no matter what in football. So keep grinding. Eventually, that your hard work will be noticed and your talents will be noticed. So keep grinding. That opportunity will come. Always have that faith. Never lose faith. Keep praying if you're religious. Keep praying. Keep believing in God. Stay grounded. Stay humble. When you do get to that point where you reach the success, don't stop. The hard work doesn't stop there. You keep pushing. So that's my advice to the youngsters.
Shout out, man. Giving up is not an option. Do you have any message for the queen of the house?
Queen of the house?
Yeah, your
for my mom.
Mom.
Yeah, Mom, I love you. Thank you for all the things you've done. You've sacrificed a lot to put yourself first on a lot of occasions. You've been a mother and a father. I know it wasn't always easy, but yeah, I really owe it all to you. So thank you very much.
Shout out. Do you have a child yourself?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Not that I know of.
I hope you'll be a responsible father when you finally have one. Shout out.
Thank
man.
you. Yeah.
We are here, man. Shout out. Thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you very much.
God bless and good luck.
You too.
Thank God. Hey, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We are here. It's Conversation with the Stars. Let's meet again tonight at 9 o'clock. Yeah. Conversation with the Stars.